What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? I am doing well on this Monday afternoon, early afternoon at that. So come on in. I won't be in here long. What's going on, John Murphy? Over there on Instagram. Hello over here on Facebook. I'm live in multiple places on Facebook and YouTube. And so today we're going to talk about mapping out the process of your offer. As you know, I help people create funnels. I help them draft them out, put them together so that you can put your products on automation or your services on automation. And I also do them for you if you don't have the time to do it as well. So those are different things that I do in regards to funnels. But today we're going to talk about mapping out your offer. What is your offer? Type your offer in the chat. Okay. What's going on, Snaps? You all type your offers in the chat over here on Instagram and Facebook. Type in the offer that you have, no matter if it's a product or if it's a service, type it in, because we're going to talk about mapping out what that looks like to your customer. Because what we see in our head, we may get confused when we're trying to get it out there to people, when we're out there trying to convey it to our clients, our potential customers, and things of that nature. So I want you to get into the habit of, if you're going to offer this pen, okay, if you're going to be offering this pen, how is that going to look? How is that process going to look? All right, what are they going to get? They're going to get a complete pen. Are they going to get refills? If they're not going to get refills, don't put refills anywhere in your offer in the way that you talk about what it is that you're going to be offering. So let's map that out. First, you want to write down what it is that you're going to be offering. Let me see. I have a comment over here on Facebook. Raw and living food certification. All right. Raw and living food certification. So when you have the raw and living food certification as your product, okay, how do you want that to look? Zumba video. How do you want that to look to your potential customer or your client? Is it going to be in video format? Okay, you want to write that down. I have a board here. We're going to get right on down into it. We're going to be really getting into mapping out these products, mapping out these services. So mugs. All right, Snap, you got some mugs coming. Yes, ma'am. 50 shades of a Ray pod. Okay. Come on, 50 Shades. You all, what are you going to be offering? So say, for instance, somebody over here, they put in Zumba. So what we're going to do, we're going to put down your offer. Now, with the offer, okay, and it might look backwards to you all, but you all know what I'm getting at, okay? And I'm going to tell you what it is that I've written down. So we're going to start here with the offer. We're going to make this a little bit larger, and I may have to switch colors so that you all can see it a little bit better, because it is a glare on Facebook. Sorry about that. Okay, so what are you going to talk to the people about with this offer? All right, how much is it going to cost? All right, how are you going to market it? Marketing, okay? How much is it going to cost? How are you going to market it? And then where is it going to be housed? Okay, so you want to get the cost down, you want to get your marketing down, and you want to get the how are people going to go and look at what it is that you're offering? Is it going to be on a website where they have to DM you to get the offer? You need to write all that down, because this is going to help you go through that particular process to see if it's an enjoyable customer experience for your clients and for your customers. Okay, you need to make sure that it is an enjoyable one. Okay, are you going to go live and offer this? Are you going to drive them to the website? Is that where it's going to be housed, on the website? Is it going to be housed on Shopify? Is it going to be housed on a single landing page? Okay, all right, how much is it going to cost? You need to make sure when you talk about how much your offer is going to cost, whether it's a Zumba video, whether it's custom mugs, whether it's the raw and living food certification, what you want to make sure, thank you, Snaps, what you want to make sure is that, now, listen to this. You need your raw cost, how much it cost you to get that. All right, wherever you got your product from, especially if you're offering, I'm just going to use this because it's on my desk. If you're going to be selling candles or something like that, how much does this can cost? How much does the wick cost? How much does the labels cost? All of that. You need all of your raw product costs added into the actual cost of the product too. I know it seems like it may be common sense, but some people miss that because they just want people to go and get their product, but they aren't even factoring these things in. Okay, now what about shipping? Yes, your customer pays for shipping, okay, but you have paid for shipping to get this raw product to your house or to your office. You want to add in that shipping cost. Okay, so it's like vendor shipping. You want to add in a portion of that as well. All right, we're going to put, and I know this is small, you guys, but I'm going to go back over it. Vendor shipping. Okay, now your time. What is your time worth? That's all a part of the cost. This is your time. What is your time worth to you to make these things, to give these services, to provide these products? Okay, that's all a part of this cost mechanism right here. All right, now when you market it, how are you going to get it out there? Are you going live? Are you going to send out emails? Are you going to have people text you? Get on a text list. Okay, you need to think about all those avenues. Are you going to network when you go out throughout the day? Do you have your phone ready? Are you promoting your business whenever you do go out to the grocery store, to networking events, to restaurants and things of that nature? So how are you going to market it? You need to factor all that into this, because this goes into your customer buying process, that journey, that whole experience. Okay, they experience the cost. They might be like, oh man, yes, that's a great cost for this, or whatever. Or no, I can't afford that right now, so I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna get on their email list. And then shipping at a consumer rate. Yes, they need to pay that shipping, because if you eat the cost of shipping, you are cutting into your product bottom line. You're cutting into your profit margin. Okay, shipping has gone up just like everything else, and I don't want to absorb that cost, so you pass it through. Okay, all right, marketing. And then where's it going to be housed? Is it a website? Okay, is it just on your Facebook page? If you have a Facebook business page, you know that you could sell directly from there as well. You could do that on Instagram too. Okay, so where's it going to be housed? Now you need to make sure that this customer experience is one that will have those customers coming back. How do you want to experience certain people's products? Think about your own products. How do you want them to experience your service as well as your products? Okay. So I just wanted to come in really, really quick, and I'm going to go back through this real for the individuals that came in a little bit late. We're talking about mapping out certain parts of your business. What's going on, S. James? And so today we're talking about mapping out your offer, okay? And then tomorrow we're going to map out what we're going to do to get those leads in front of our business, okay? So today we're mapping out the offer. We talked about cost and all the essential parts of cost. All right, all those essential parts of cost, we mapped that out. We talked about the raw material cost. All right, then we talked about vendor shipping, where that means I'm not talking about you shipping to your customer, but the shipping price that you pay to have the raw materials shipped to you to be able to make your product. Okay. Then we talked about your time that needs to be factored into that particular cost. All right, so that you can make a profit. We don't want to break even, y'all. We don't want to break even, especially if we're providing products. We want to make a profit. If you break even, you're like, okay, that's just the safe zone right there. But you're in business to make a profit, okay? And to give your clients and your customers an experience that they won't ever forget, all right? Then you want to map out your marketing. How are you going to market this? Are you going to use email marketing? Are you going to use text message marketing? Are you going to go live? Are you going to be talking to people through the DMs? All of that, okay? And then the last phase is where it's going to be housed. Where's your offer going to be housed? This is going to be housed in a Facebook group, on a Facebook business page, an Instagram business page, and all of that good stuff, you guys. So what I want you all to do is to make sure you come back and rewatch this video if you came in on the tail end, and join me tomorrow as well. We're going to be talking about mapping out the marketing portion of how to get. We're deep diving into the marketing portion. We're going to map out how you're going to get eyeballs onto your product. Okay, we're going to map out how to get eyeballs onto your product. And so if you have any questions, feel free to text me. You could text me at 2. Just send me a text if you have any questions. Just put your question in there. I'm going to put it here. So the number is 281-524. I'm typing it in 2412, and I'm going to pin that. Just text me your question. You know, if you have any questions about anything that I spoke about on today, and also over here on Facebook, I'm putting it in here as well. Text me. And I have a wait list, you guys. I have what's called the Funnel Factory that's going to come up. And that's coming up in August. And if you want to learn more about that, just text wait list to that number that I have on the screen. Or if you just have questions, just text your question to 281-524-2412. And yes, I look forward to hearing from you all. And I look forward to you all mapping out your customer experience, mapping out your offers, mapping out things that you're going to do. This is an essential part of business planning, okay? Because yes, once people have their stores developed, once people have their websites up and running, it looks all fine and dandy, but it's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, and this is a part of it. Okay, this is a part of it. So you want to make sure that you map out your product offer or your service offer. That's what we went through today. And yes, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on here over on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram right here. So thank y'all so much. I will be back on tomorrow where we map out the marketing and how to get in front of your audience. How are you going to get it out there? How you going to get it out there? Yes, it's a lot that goes on the back end to make it look pretty on the front end or to get your product out there. You guys, I spent a lot of the morning doing some work that needed to be done on the back end before I even just got out here to go live. It's certain things that I had to plan and to get checked off on my list. And over here on Instagram, I guess I could show Facebook too. I'm just going to glance it over here. I have a whole board over here where I do a lot of planning. Okay. And checking off things that are priority for me in my business. And so you must get organized and you must set priorities, you guys, because now is the time more than ever that we need to be out there in front of our customers. Okay. And providing them with an awesome and amazing customer experience. All right. Oh, Facebook. Let me show y'all too. Look, Facebook. Okay. You see that board? There we go. Facebook and YouTube. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Have a great one.